We are born into this world with an empty slate, and each day we write another chapter. Days turn into months, months into years, and in a blink of an eye, decades pass, centuries pass, and memories fade. Stories get forgotten. Some are only left with the rock that stands in an open field, seemingly nothing to be told. Join us as we search the ground that these individuals wrote their stories on so we can erase the lost legacy. Alright guys, so we are at a cellar hole on the way down to some older sites that we had located on some maps. Now this site here, it's not going to be as old. We think it's on the 1900s map, but before that we don't think so. Jerry's digging something there. I have something down in the hole here. I have been to this site a couple times with a different other couple machines. Didn't really find too much. We are digging a few signals. Most of them are bullet casings or shotgun shells, but I'm going to show you my first find down here.
But it's coming up. Something metal in here. So this is giving me a good tone. I don't know what the heck it is. It kind of reminds me of bone, but it's got metal in it. I mean,
It's kind of weird.
yeah, very weird.
Ew.
What the hell is it? It's saying that's metal.
Is that the metal?
Yeah, that's the metal. That's weird. Odd, very odd. It's not silver, is it?
It's pretty shiny there where you broke it. What number was it giving you? Of course, it's a small piece.
61. Maybe it's a melted coin or something.
Well, what's up with the bone looking stuff?
I don't know. Almost looks like it had a design or something on it.
Maybe it was like a tusk.
I don't know. Huh. Anyways.
No, we don't know what it is. A mystery find.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if we can find anything else in here. We're not going to stay very long, so. All right, so my find's right down in here. And being as I'd never heard this tone before, it blows my mind. I mean, that is a huge piece of copper. But it is actually the top piece of a lantern. The wick would have came up through there. You can imagine that sitting there with the glass wrapped around it. Pretty neat. We do need to write some stories for these people today at these home sites, so hopefully the stuff we find is very indicative of the lifestyle that these people lived. So we'll keep on searching through this site here.
All right, everybody. Me and Sean are out again here today. You just seen a couple clips of an earlier site we were just at. We're at this very weird site. It's not on the map. There was a modern site back behind us we hit. It's probably early 1900. Then we were heading to an 1860s site down in the woods. We come across this area here. Let me show it to you real quick. So we got a big pile of stone right here. Not on the map, not on the 1860s map. We got a rock wall up there. Not on the 1860s map. We got another rock wall right there. You can see Sean right there. Rock wall runs out that way. They just don't put rock walls in here for no reason. And could be property line. It kind of looks like there might have been maybe a town here. We're not sure, but Sean says start rolling. I dug a couple things of interest. We don't know what they are, but Sean says start rolling because he's got something good. So let's go over and check out what he's got. All right, so with that introduction, you better have something good.
Wait till you see it.
Wait till I see it.
Yeah. Okay, so look at that. Does it all look like a fishing weight? Almost.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. No way. What is that?
And it's got to be silver, right?
There's no doubt about that. It's silver.
But what is it?
I have no idea. It says sterling right there.
If it says sterling, when did they start using the sterling marks?
I'm not sure.
It was a little bit later.
It's hollow. It's not solid. It's not solid.
Yeah, it has it's kind of
silver. It's kind of light.
Yeah.
Here, go ahead.
I'm gonna clean it up with some water.
Holy cow.
But it's like, yeah.
Is it broken? I mean, it's a broken piece off of something.
Yeah, I can see the sterling mark now. I mean, it's beautiful.
What in the world is it? Earring, maybe? Wow, dude, that's awesome.
I know.
That's beautiful. Huh. What do you guys
I
think?
mean, it could have been an earring. That would indicate why it'd be hollow and light.
Can't really tell. Yeah, it might have been an earring. Is it monogrammed? Does it have? Maybe not. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
I got pretty excited whenever all I did was wipe it because I thought it was a lead sinker. And it was like real shiny. I'm like, whoa. So, I mean, this doesn't date back to like an early town.
Yeah. I mean, here's the rock wall we were talking about. I was up above. You can see my detector up there, but there's a lot of iron in there. I think there might have been a structure of some kind right there, but we're not exactly sure what's going on with this spot. But we're going to spend a little bit of time here. If we don't find anything right here, down in that direction, there is another 1860s dot on the map that we're going to try to find. We have no idea if we're going to be able to find it. There's no cellar hole in the ground, much like this here. So awesome. Congratulations.
I'm happy to find that.
Silver!
Yeah, buddy.
All right, let's go.
All right. Jerry has a coin in the hole, he says, but he'll tell you here in a second.
So it was high, I was ringing up like silver, but it doesn't appear to be silver. Like anybody else that metal detects, there's one coin that rings up close to silver. It's usually a wheat penny.
Or a Lincoln Memorial.
Or a Lincoln Memorial, like a 1970s. There it is right there. Okay, see anything yet? I think I might see the wheat. It would explain possibly that this may be a later site, not as early as what we were thinking. That would explain that sterling mark on Sean's coin as well. Maybe early 1900s. Yeah, it's definitely a wheat penny. Let me spend a little time try to get a date off it here. All right, so it's an early wheatie. It's a 1910. I can't really make out what the last one is, but it's 191, maybe 5 or 6. So early site, well, earlier wheat penny. Definitely it's got the wheat on the back, 1 cent. But all right, well, that's okay. I'll take some barbers and some.
Yeah, really. Some.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be the 1916D Mercury diamond here.
Could be.
Let's find it.
Let's roll. All right, well, we moved down from that area, actually not too far. I can actually see the rock wall still up there. We moved down a little bit further, closer to where that dot was on the 1860 site, because everything up there seemed like it was like early 1900s. Well, we got into an area here where there's a lot of iron. There's no cellar hole here that we can see. There's some, not like noticeable mounds, but like you can tell that there's some mounds in here. Anyways, my first repeated signal here is something interesting. I'm gonna turn you around and show you what it is. This is actually pretty early. This is a, oh wow, okay. Let me turn you around and show you what it is. All right, so this is what it is. I don't know if this is like a saddle decoration or maybe a drawer pull. It's very small, but you can tell it's very heavy. It's either lead or it's pewter, but you can see it's actually had a mold form, which would suggest to me it's probably pretty early. Something looked like it broke off. It might be a decorative piece to a saddle or a drawer pull. But that's the first target we found down here at this, what we believe is going to be the old 1860s site. Obviously could date before that. So, all right, we're gonna keep going here and see what we can find. Sean's over there. You got something good? Repeater? All right, he's gonna dig it and we'll go right over to him and see what he's got. All right, Sean needs your help on this one. His signal turned out to be something very interesting.
It's huge.
Looks like a weapon of some kind.
But I'm also thinking, since the railroad was put in here behind us later, this could be something to do with that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Any of you guys know what that is? Let us know in the comments. All right, got another tone here. This was a nice high tone. It sounded like brass, but I could tell it was a larger target, and it was really close to the surface of the ground because it was like double tapping. Let me turn you around and show you what it is. All right, so right there you can see I got a piece of a pocket watch, almost complete. We usually don't find them like with the gears and stuff in them. That's pretty neat. Obviously it sounded great. Might be able to get a name off it maybe. And off this side, let's see if there's anything on it. I don't see anything. I'll come back if we get any kind of a name, but here you go, a little pocket watch. All right, everybody, you got a signal here. This was like a 50 tone repeater. It was really close to the surface, probably like a 2-piece style button. You can see like where the seam there is. I'm not sure when this would date, but it does have a design on the front. It's not military. Looks like it just has a triangle of some kind. Another old artifact, old button. We'll take it. Well, Sean just said ooh, and he just threw this over. This was a piece of pottery in the hole. He says proof we're on a home site, so he's got something good.
I'll bring it over to you.
All right. What is it? Oh, it's a thimble.
Yep.
Nice.
I don't know what material it is though. It feels kind of light.
Doesn't look like aluminum though, does it?
I don't know.
Have to clean it up. We'll come right back.
All right, so there's the thimble, guys. It is like real thin copper. It's breaking right there. It's not an advertising thimble. It's big enough to be a man's thimble for sure. So the men also repaired their clothes too. It wasn't just the women. So the gentleman who lived at this site back then was jack of all trades. We'll see if we can't find that silver coin that's hidden in here somewhere. It's in here.
All right, we're heading all over. Found a little knoll right here. There's a divot in the middle and there's some brick around it. I don't know if it's maybe a well site or something, but got a find right off the edge of it. We were just talking about one of our viewers, Mona. Hey, Mona. we got a lot of great viewers that you guys actually leave a lot of great comments and let us know what some of the stuff that we're finding are. We really do appreciate that. But all right, let's see what this is. All right, so here it is.
Wow,
I do believe that this is a suspender clip.
That's an early one.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like this kind before.
That's why I'm thinking it's early. I've never seen one like that.
I mean, there it is. It's right next to this little, you really can't tell, but there's a little hole right here in the ground.
I see that.
There's some brick and stuff around it. Yeah, a little different. I've never found one like that, so let's keep going.
Finding a hole here. Like I always find the same stuff. Thimble, of course, shotgun shells and bullet casings, but you find those all the time in the woods. What I have in the hole here, I also find a lot, almost every time I go out hunting. I don't know if you guys do too, but I definitely do. We're gonna turn you around, we'll look at it together. All right, so right there in the hole, it's only part. I have a feeling this is gonna be pewter. This is gonna be a pewter spoon handle. I didn't know what it was gonna be. I didn't know if it was gonna be copper or pewter. I'm gonna brush it off. This is definitely pewter though, it's heavy. We're gonna brush it off, we'll be right back. All right, so there's the spoon handle brushed off. It's pewter all day long. That is an old spoon handle. I think we're getting closer to the actual home site over here. I'm not real sure, but we're digging a lot more home site items. So we're gonna stumble upon a large cent or a old silver coin here eventually. Let's keep on digging through here.
All right, I got a tone down here. It was a 50. And not super old, but stuck it in the dirt right there. It's a old copper spoon. That's a nice little one. It might be early. It's probably 1800s for sure. It's got that design on it there. It's not pewter though. We like our pewter spoons. I don't see any monogram or anything on it, so probably would have been a name there. Anyways, yeah, I got another spoon. I think Sean just found one up there, so let's keep going.
Finding a hole here, super odd. When I dug it up, I had no idea what it was. Then the more I started brushing it off, I understood, you know, it registered in my mind what it was. It's pretty neat because they formed it a certain way. Well, I'll just show you. So they formed this item a different way to use it for something else. So that's gonna be a spoon bowl, and I think it's pewter, but it looks like it was bent intentionally, like that, almost as a funnel, where they would put this down and the liquid would run through there. That way they could control the liquid coming out in a real small part. So that's definitely a worked spoon for a different purpose of using it as a spoon. I'm gonna brush it off and make sure it is pewter before we leave you off of here, but I'm almost certain that's what it is. So I took the dirt out of the inside and brushed it a little bit, and as you can see on the edges right there, it is a pewter spoon bowl, and it was definitely bent that way for a reason. So they had to make do with what they had back then, you know? So I'll take this find. It's definitely a display piece.
All right, Sean says he's got a coin, he thinks. He just dug that pewter spoon.
That folded pewter spoon was right there.
Okay.
right next to it. I thought it was going to be the other piece of the spoon, but as you can see,
it's like a small cent.
it's a small cent for sure. I already see the Indian.
Yeah, I can see the wreath on it already. Wow.
I don't see a shield on top.
No?
I don't think.
Let me see. You might be right.
Flying eagle.
There's something there, I think. I think there might be a shield there.
Yeah, I think there is.
All right.
But it's an Indian for sure.
Start guessing on yours, everybody. I'm saying it's black. I'm going to say 1870s. I don't know. For whatever reason, I get black coins come out of the ground 1870s.
I don't know. I want to give it a little bit better cleaning because my eyesight already sucks. And
all right, let's... Oh,
can you see it? As it's drying there, you can kind of see it.
Dude, I think it's it looks like a 76, but all right, let me come right back. There it is, 1876. Missed the 77 by 1 year, but that is cool. And Sean is looking it up. You know, we don't sell these coins, but it just makes it a little bit more exciting if we know how much they're worth. Now we know that 1870s are oftentimes a rare mintage. So what did you find out?
So the 1876 Indian head cent is a semi-key date in the series. It has a mintage of 8 million coins, which is a pretty good amount of coins.
Woohoo! Somebody's getting on it. Go ahead.
So 8 million coins in 1876 is a lot of coins, but it's still a semi-key date. I don't see a price on here, but about $57 in average condition.
Yeah, this is less than average for sure. Very cool. 76, baby.
I'm gonna scan over the hole again. I think I heard another tune.
Like I said, for whatever reason, every 1870s coin that I have found has always come out black. Not sure why. Awesome.
I thought I heard a double tap in there, but evidently not.
Pretty cool.
I'll take it, dude.
There you go. Congrats.
F.S. Huth. They say a person never really dies until their name is spoken for the last time. Searching this site is bringing their legacy back to life. With the coins and items that we have found, we can say that this family was fairly well off. Losing money in the 1800s was a major deal. Great effort was made in relocating the dropped coins. They also used existing items for other purposes, indicating that they had great ingenuity, which also extended the life of the dollar, made from the difficult work of the mid-19th century. The geographical location of the site and the items showing hard work indicates that many hours of hard work was spent daily to maintain the lifestyle that they led. Let's keep searching the land and continue to write their story.
Go ahead.
I thought I heard a double tapping before, and then I swung over when you were here and I didn't hear anything else. But then after you walked away, I got the metal detector back out, moved this direction, scanned this way, and it's giving me 92. Now, you said you were getting low 80s.
Low 80s on my machine. It sounds non-ferrous, so it may be something good. Now, he dug a pewter spoon out of this hole too.
Yep.
So, all right, right there it is. Is it going to be silver? Nope.
Yep, maybe that's it right there. That can't be it.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Oh, I did say it kind of sounded
Check
irony.
the hole again.
It's a giant square nail or something. Yep, that was it, dude.
That was
Sorry.
it. Yeah, that's all right. Goes to show you.
Wow.
I mean, could have been very well could have been silver.
Yeah.
So
I was good. My freaking blood was starting to pump pretty good there whenever I heard that. It was jumping 91, 92. But you'll get that with iron too sometimes. Fools ya.
all right, so I had a signal here. I popped it out of the hole. Like Sean said, we think this might be burn pit material. But right here, another not too far from his, another big old pewter spoon piece. Big old handle. It's too bad it wasn't like a rat tail. Big piece of crock right there. Yeah, man. I like it a lot. It's just a big pewter spoon. Cool. Let's keep going. All righty. Got another signal here. Me and Sean are kind of starting to figure this place out a little bit. We're trying to focus in on this one area of this larger area. All of our older stuff seems to be coming out, the pewter spoons. And I just got something really nice in a hole. I haven't really cleaned it off yet, but I got a nice suspender clip. It does appear it's going to be fancy, so let me go ahead and clean it up and I'll come right back. All right, so there is the suspender clip. A little fancy on it. I don't see any patent dates or anything on it anywhere, But yeah, Sean is jealous.
I'm jealous and I'm laughing at comments. Jerry needs to raise his bicycle seat.
I do. That was my daughter's bike in the last video. So we need to really get some e-bikes. But all right, there we go. Let's go. All right, so I had a really scratchy 80. We think this is a big burn pit. Not necessarily a pit, a mound, a burned mound. They probably burn a lot of stuff here. I mean, we're finding, I mean, this is a bone here, probably an old bone from an animal. Anyways, I got a coin in the hole. There's an 80 on the machine. Does look like a small cent. Maybe this is the 77. You got the 76, I got the 77. Boy, it's in rough shape. What in the world is it? All right. Yep, right there, 1 cent.
Yeah, see the wreath on the back there.
Let's see if there's a shield. Is there a shield? Yep, there's a shield. So it's not an early one. All right, so we're gonna flip it like this. Date's gonna be down here at the bottom. Let's see. What is it? 18. I see a 4.
1840s.
No.
Oh, it's not at the end.
It looks like 64, but that's not a fatty.
I don't think a 64 is a fatty.
No?
I have
might end at 63 maybe. Huh?
Yeah, because I have a 64 at home. It's not fat. That's that real clean one that I found at the last Wednesday or 2 Wednesday episodes ago.
It's going to clean up really nice. It's an 1860 or 84. I think it's a 64. All right, I'm going to spend some time cleaning it up, and I'll come back when it's clean. All right, so real quick, I'm not going to clean it up any more than this until I get home, but there's the 64. So this is an 1864 Indian head penny. Awesome. We're going to have to slow down on this dirt and really try to listen for the tones, because this one did not sound good at all. Sean's got a signal that's jumping around on him over there, and I had a pretty loud signal here, and I just wanted to dig. I kind of figured it was iron, but got a pretty cool double axe head. That one I don't think I'm going to be able to rehang. I've rehang a couple of these before. I had a big old double axe bit. Nice. What's yours over there? Big piece of iron?
Probably.
You never know.
I think this was like a giant burn pit.
Yeah.
Dirt.
Where the dirt looks. What is it?
That is.
Yeah. Huh.
Kind of odd.
Yep. Just something metal they threw in the old burn pit.
Yep.
All right, well, I got another tone here. This dirt's really hard to hear the tones in, and I just dug a 73.
And it was in the clump.
And it was literally, right there's the impression, but it was literally like that. All you could see was the rim. But look how thick that coin is. So this is going to be likely an Indian head, fatty Indian head.
Could be a flying eagle.
Could be a flying eagle. I ain't never found one of those. So here's the back. Dude, I don't think it has a shield.
Well, the fatty I don't think does.
No, it does. The
Does it?
61, 62s, and 63s do, yeah.
So the earlier ones then.
So this is either going to be 1859 or a flying eagle scent. What is it going to be? It is! It is! And it's flying! This is my first one!
All right, so I'm gonna say something. And I told Jerry not to say anything. See that hole right there? Shotgun head stamp. That hole is where he just found this.
I told him, I said, hey, I think you missed a signal over here.
Is there a flying eagle there for sure?
It sure is, right there. She's flying that way.
Yep.
I'm gonna dry this off a little bit. I don't want to do any damage to it, but this is awesome. I can see her front wing right there. She's flying that way. Nice, my first one. Awesome. Yes.
All right, we'll wait to dry it out a little bit and clean it up some, then we'll come back and show it.
All right, there she is. We got an 1857 flying eagle scent. We'll do the back. It's very, very brittle. I had to let it completely dry out before I hit it with some nose grease. But 1 cent on the back. I'm not going to spend too much time on this thing. I'm just going to leave it just as is. There we go. That's my first one I've ever found in the woods of Pennsylvania. Sitting here for the last 100 and some years. So awesome.
And I'm jealous.
Sean's never found one.
I
thought he had one. All right, well, let's keep going here. We're going to slow down and keep hitting this section right here.
And get us heated down.
All right, so flying eagle come out right here. Shotgun head stamp here. And then I got a really scratchy repeating 82, It's hitting both ways. It sounds worse this way though.
It's either a small target or it's deep. That's how it sounded on my machine.
We're gonna dig this live together.
Small silver dime. It's in the plug.
In the plug.
Is that a nail?
Nail? A roofing nail?
I don't mean to laugh at you, but you just dug a flying eagle.
I know. That's definitely what I was hearing.
Yeah, I mean that would sound good.
All right.
Yeah. So pretty cool finding a hole here. First time for me. Jerry knew exactly what it was whenever I showed it to him because he's the king of digging locks. But what I got is the keyhole cover for a lock, and it actually has writing on it. We're gonna turn you around and show it to you. So there it is. It says DM and Company. I'm gonna have to do a little research on it, see maybe I can get a date on it. But I would say it's probably mid 1800s, just like everything else we're digging in here. So I'm gonna check on that real quick. But as you can see, that's where it would slide over the keyhole. All right, so the lock plate cover, well, it'd be the keyhole cover. DM and Company was Dillick and Mallory, I think, and Company. The company was founded in 1834, went out of business in 1910, but they made locks for smokehouses. So you can envision the guy that lived here, he'd go out and hunt his food and then hang his meats in these smokehouses to increase the length that the meat was good for. So pretty cool. And to find this is something I normally don't find. I'll take that every day of the week. Still take the Flying Eagle scent, but this is pretty cool too. Let's keep on going.
All right, I got a, good Lord, look at my face. I got a good tone here. It was double tapping pretty hard, and it was because it was actually on the surface. I got a big old 2-piece button. Definitely looks like it could be military. Let me show it to you, see if you guys can pick anything out on it there, if it'll focus. But anyways, let me go ahead and clean this up and we'll come right back. Well, there it is. I thought it was a big M right there. Turned over to find out it's an eagle. It's a military Civil War eagle button with an A in the shield on the chest, which would indicate artillery. That is awesome. The owner of this old home site may have been a Civil War soldier, may have been out in the Battle of Gettysburg here, not too far from us, who knows. He returned home, there's the shank. Awesome. That is unbelievable. This site has turned out to be a nice little site. All right, the sun's starting to come out a little bit. That might be a good omen. Sean's back in there, you can see him way over there, but we just made the comment, it's like, man, we haven't dug one of these since we've been here, which we dig all the time at these old home sites, but I'm gonna turn you around and show you what it is. So right there, popped it out right over there. We got a little flat button, probably a cuff button. It was a 61 on the machine. Wasn't very deep at all, but we usually dig a lot of these at these old home sites. This is the first one we found here at this one, so it's a good one. So we're gonna keep going here and hopefully dig a few more things out of the ground. All right, so after finding a hole here, it blew my eardrums out. Got myself an axe head. This is a single-sided axe head, but it's kind of like the one that Jerry did electrolysis on, ground down, repurposed, and he actually cut a tree down with it. But this one's a little bit damaged on the top, so I don't think I'm gonna save this one. Keep going here, see if we can find anything else. All right, so I dug the single-sided axe head. Then I heard a tone beside it. It was giving me an 80, 88, I think. And it was a gigantic square nail. And then right next to it was a 62. And I have an iron spoon bowl. Occasionally find these. You don't find these very often. They're normally copper or pewter at these old home sites. But I mean, who would be using an iron spoon, you know? I guess they made do with what they had back in the day. I'll take that find, I'll put it in the pouch, and we're gonna keep on rolling through here. All right, Sean's got something he says, the surface find. Yep. All I did was brush it with the pinpointer. It was giving me a 58, and it's a nickel size. Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's a nickel. Maybe it's a button.
Could be. I already see the V.
Is it a V nickel?
It's a V nickel.
Nice.
Probably have to let that one dry a little bit to get the date off of it, but you can definitely see the V on it back there. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Nice. I thought it was going to be a shield nickel because that's around the date that we're finding stuff in here. But I mean, this could be a
early one,
yeah, 1890, something like that. So I'll take it. I'm gonna let it dry out here a little bit, and we'll clean it up a little bit. We'll come back and show it to you. All right, so I brushed it down, rubbed it on my pant leg here. It looks like I'm gonna say it's an 1898. It's either 1898 or an 1890. But V-nickel all day. Can't beat that. I mean, laying on the surface, come on. Not the silver coin that I was looking for, but definitely take this one. It's a beautiful coin.
All right, so I got a good signal here. We're gonna live dig this one together, but I just dug this suspender clip and this flat button here.
Wow, does that have letters on it?
Yeah, it says a B and C, I think.
Hmm.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Boone and Crockett, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, I got a good signal here now. It's blowing my ears out, but it's a solid 91. It's not changing. Let's see what it is.
I mean,
Maybe it's a big piece of brass. It's shallow.
Got that V-nickel right on the surface, so.
Yeah, that suspender clip was on the surface too, so. Let's see. It's right here, whatever it is. Oh, it's a D buckle.
An actual D buckle too.
Yep, that's what we were hearing, 91 all day long. It's a
Yep.
brass buckle.
Brass D buckle.
So.
The other silver might stay here forever after we leave.
Yeah.
It might be gone, you know, in here forever.
Yeah, we've covered a large portion of this. I mean, we could always come back and probably pick through it a little bit more.
Yeah, there's so much iron in here. It masks a lot of stuff too.
Yeah. All right, maybe one or two more finds.
Yep. It's out of the hole.
Yeah, it's a 7880. Maybe it's underneath. Oh, it's a casing.
That's not the 90.
No. No, I was waiting for you to come over, and there was a surface
okay.
find. So, but I got a really good 94, 96, 95. So let's dig it together. It sounds big though, so could be big.
We have a big old silver coin.
1, 2, 3.
I don't see anything surface. Is it out? Not. Sound big?
Yeah, it sounds awful big. Right there it is, whatever it is. What is it?
What the heck is that?
Let's see if there's any kind of a part of a lamp, maybe? Here's a hole in it. I bet you that's what it's, the base of a lamp.
Hmm.
Big old brass piece.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, we knew it was going to be a little bit bigger. I said, hey, it could be a silver dollar or half dollar.
Yeah. I don't know how the heck we missed it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a banging 93. All right. The stuff we found at that site is absolutely insane. If you guys want to check out an episode where we find some Native American artifacts, check out this video right there. Otherwise, we'll see you out there for the next adventure.
Target, and it was really close to the surface of the ground because it was like double tapping. Boop, 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 boop. Cut that part out, Sean. Anyways.